Welcome to episode number 2 of the Bucketlister Diaries. I'm Ryan, and in this episode I'm going to show you that bucket lists just aren't all about 5-star amazing holidays in the Maldives on those little bungalows on stilts in the ocean, even though they are cool. And it's also not about having pink Ferraris with fluffy dice, okay, although again they are fine, but rather having a bucket list is actually just about doing all the things that you've always wanted to do. And some of those things might be really inexpensive, they might be free, and they might even be on your doorstep, which is why I have travelled no more than like 20 something miles today from my home to come here, which is Lulworth Cove in Wareham in Dorset. And the reason I've come here is to come and visit Durdle Door, which is an incredible piece of scenery which you're going to see in a minute, and I thought I'd bring you along with me. So let's get to it. So we've got up first thing early in the morning to try and come and beat the crowds, because as you might expect, this is a very popular holiday attraction, seaside spot, and at the time of filming it's also the kids' summer holidays, so it gets pretty busy. And we've already had one episode because the car park wasn't even open when we got here, the one that we wanted to park in, so we've had to park in a different one. And I don't want to get on my high horse about the costs of things in rip-off Britain, but to park your car all day is £20. But see, what price is that to pay for some natural beauty? And funnily enough, I was surprised when I was doing my research, and yes, I do research, I was surprised to find this is actually all privately owned. So the same family who own Lulworth Castle actually own Durdle Door, where we're going. Mercifully, they do allow public access on their private beach. But yeah, would you believe it's all privately owned? Bonkers! So, you may or may not have seen some of my other videos, and you can click up in the corner if you want to. But I recently decided that I wanted to create a bucket list of 100 things that I wanted to do whilst I'm still walking God's green earth. Other religious systems are available, and I want to then document me ticking them all off, right? And more than anything, I'm creating these videos to keep myself accountable, because I don't know about you, but it's so easy to make these grand plans and then we just never do them, and that's kind of sad. And so I wanted to make a commitment to myself to do all of those things that I wanted to do. And therefore, this series is me doing them. And I thought I'll bring you along for the ride. So let me know what is on your bucket list. What are those things that you've always wanted to do or see that you never have in your life, or experience, or have? But as I mentioned earlier, hopefully this video will prove that you don't have to spend thousands and thousands of pounds to do really cool stuff. You don't even have to leave the county in which you live. Although the car parking was quite expensive. But apart from the car parking, I guess I could have cycled here if I'd have really wanted to, or hiked. So think further than just the nice holidays, right? Most people, I say, oh, what's on your bucket list? And they say, oh, I want to go to Bali, I want to go to Thailand, I want to go and see the Great Barrier Reef. And yeah, those things are great, but most people aren't going to be able to go and do stuff like that every month, right? So as I'm walking the coastal path here, I can't get over how mad it is that I've never been here before. I've lived in Dorset for the last like 15 years or so, and I've never been here, which is just utter lunacy in retrospect, because have a look, it's absolutely flipping gorgeous, and we haven't even got to the main show-stopping event just yet. And I hope through these videos that maybe I might inspire you, dear viewer, to get off your backside and go and see some of this stuff that's on your back door. You know, it's on your doorstep, on your back door, on your doorstep, right? As this is on mine. And despite that, I'd never even been here before. And oh my God, I can just see some of it now. I'll spin it around because this is just ridiculous. Have a look. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. And now, in a feature which will most likely never be repeated again in the history of this channel, poetry time. And today's poem comes from Arthur Moule, who is a Dorset poet, and in 1879, he wrote this about Durdle Door. Shall the tide thus ebb and flow forever and forevermore? Rave the wave and glance the ripple through the rocks at Durdle Door. So the actual arch at Durdle Door, which is a big old slab of limestone, probably not doing it justice there, but you'll see it soon enough, is 30 metres wide, 61 metres high. If you come here, don't jump off it, would be my advice. Because every year there's stories in our local paper of people who jump off it and then promptly get airlifted to hospital with like broken necks and all that sort of stuff. So if you do come here, don't climb up it, don't jump off it, just like stand at the shore and look at it, you know, like a normal person might. All right, excellent. Currently, my co-conspirator, Sean, who you might not be able to see down there, is currently getting told off by some important people, I suspect, for flying our drone, which maybe he shouldn't be doing. Although I haven't seen any signs, so who knows? Maybe he's not doing that at all. Let's go and find out. Let's find out what happened. What happened?
Hey?
Did you get told off?
Yeah, they were like, is that a drone in your hand? I was like, yeah. There's a no drone zone. And I was like, that's why it's in my hand.
It's a no drone zone. Here's Sean,
Hello.
co-conspirator for today. Say hello to the camera, Sean.
Hello, everyone.
Sean is on drone duty. He's not here though in this illegal fly zone.
No,
but
well, technically it's not illegal. It's just not preferred by the landowner.
Just not preferred. I like that. See, that's sometimes what you have to go through to get the shot. That's just what it's like when you are professional movie makers like us. And there it is. There is the arch. Look at that. Ooh. Well worth the 25-minute walk. Look at that.
Apparently there are kestrels nesting in the door.
Are there really?
Yeah.
Kestrels nesting in the door, which is why we can't fly the drone down there.
Correct.
Shame. I really wanted to just show in this video that you don't have to go thousands of miles away from home. You don't have to get on a plane. You don't have to get on a first-class flight. You don't have to do any of that. You don't even have to pack your Gucci handbag, whether or not you have one, right? Because you can get beauty like this right on your doorstep here in the UK. And how cool is that? There have also been loads of films filmed here, lots of music videos, including Cliff Richard. Including Cliff Richard of all places. And for any Doctor Who fans, this apparently is also the site where the 13th Doctor regenerated into the 14th Doctor. I have got no idea what that means. I do not watch Doctor Who, but if you do, then you might find that interesting. Well, that just about brings today's Bucketlister Diary to its conclusion. And what I want to leave you with is I want you to be encouraged and inspired to go and see some of the stuff that is on your doorstep. There are spots of national heritage and national beauty just like this all over the country, and of course furthermore all over the world, wherever you might be watching this video from. So don't think that ticking off your bucket list only means going and doing the extravagant stuff, even though it might mean that as well. It's just doing anything that you've always wanted to do. It could be anything that you want to see, do, smell, taste, touch, hear, experience, whatever it means to you, whatever lights you up. This was one of the things that I always wanted to come and see, and it was pretty cool. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave me a comment. Please consider subscribing so that you also get my other videos as well. You can see the other videos in the Bucketlister Diaries series if you click up there somewhere, and I hope to see you next time.